Oh boy. All right. So I was running a bunch of stuff around today, and Adam's been kind of working on buttoning things up, cleaning everything up a little bit here on the Lumawagon. Trying to see if we get it to a point of firing. So
we've got a lot of wiring removed. Doesn't do anything anymore. We're taking a guess, really. Who knows?
So
I figured it's easier at this point to just cut it all off. And if it runs, awesome. If it doesn't, we'll start hooking stuff back up and see.
Don't ever do it that way. That's a bad idea.
That's a horrible idea.
All right.
Also, we have a GoPro mount.
Yeah, we're making progress. Ooh, hey, can I use that at the event that I'm going to be running here shortly that we haven't told them about yet?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. All right, so, Adam, let's start back here. Tell us about this tank you got.
I made that! So, this is an extremely large fuel cell. We got a locking cap on top of it. I drilled 3 holes in the top, put some 3/8 stainless tube in it, bent them with the torch. I got an in, out, and one straight up as a vent, so I'll put a little one-way nipple on top of there. I really just wanted to say nipple on camera. But
we're going to go with some nipples.
We'll have a vent.
We are nipple fans.
And we got that on there. I actually have a half that size version that I haven't painted or anything yet that I got all welded up, and I'm going to make a little fuel cell for our engine stand this year. So over the winter, whenever we are building our big 350s and everything, then I can start them and have a little fuel cell attached to it.
You want a fun story on what happens if you say nipple or something like that on YouTube?
Does it bleep it out or something?
It edits the amount, well, it limits the amount of ads that can run on it because it thinks that we're inappropriate for all audiences, and then I have to...
So you're not going to get like Cheetos because
right.
we said nipple.
Yeah, so
because Cheetos and nipples don't go together.
Right, well, I mean, they could. But then I hit a little button that says I need an actual person to look at it because the robots out there said this isn't cool, and then some poor bastard sitting behind a computer looks at it, laughs, and said those guys are dumbasses, and then they hit the button.
To say nipple.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then they hit the button so that I can get all of our money.
More tools that I built.
Oh, hey. That's cool.
The thing is, though, is I welded it, and I forgot that this is a wobble bit, so a wobble extension. So you can drill holes. Look at that. Big ones. Really big ones.
Oh. All right. So what else did you do on this thing?
We got the braided stainless steel fuel hose. Why? I don't know. I wanted to try something different, and it was less expensive than the other stuff.
That is true. The stainless stuff is actually a little bit more expensive,
right.
Or a little bit less expensive. If you do it right, the ends are expensive, but
yeah, the ends
we're
are
not gonna
$5 to $13 a piece.
Yeah.
So I cheated, and
we're not going to tell them that you did that. We don't need to. We don't need to
so
advise
I
bad
did it
behavior.
correctly.
Yes, there you go. Buy the right ends and do it the right way.
We got a dash bar?
Maybe.
I don't know. We got a dash bar. We got a mount here for the shifter. I think I'm going to run it up there.
I think we did talk about that actually.
Yeah, we did,
talked about why it's so far away.
Right.
Yep.
So I think I'm going to actually tack this last link right there, so I don't have to change the chains.
Perfect.
They're bolted up there, so that'll be fine.
All right. Clean some stuff up here.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff cleaned up. Well, I just jumbled it all back up trying to hook up a battery cable here real quick. So I hooked up the battery cable. I got my grounds right there temporarily. I got
That's mine.
A Pepsi here. Bush Latte. Ooh.
That goes on this thing.
Yes, it does.
But I'm gonna have fun.
We're gonna try that. So this has a screen on it. I'm assuming that'll probably get us into the motor. The problem is we have that fancy nice fuel cell in there and it ain't got any gas in it. So.
Yes, and we don't have any gas cans here. And one of the very, very few downfalls to living where I do now is it's like 25 minutes to a gas station.
Okay, yeah.
So
I put the stock mounts back in for the moment. I am gonna fab up my own. I did notice, and maybe I just did it wrong, who knows, but this stock mount doesn't fit with this header on there, so I had to cut the whole bottom of it off and fab up a new bracket for that pulley down there. But that's all bolted in. The motor's in nice and everything that's not.
Everything else is wiggling, but whatever.
But
so we've got some Go Juice here. We're gonna see if we can get this thing to fire.
It's not recommended to do this.
Yeah, don't do this either.
Because that stuff cleans off all the oils and protectants that's in your motor, but it's a derby car. We really don't.
Yeah, and we want to see if it sounds like a derby car.
Should I start it while you're doing that or no?
Start cranking it. See what happens.
Give it a turn here. Go Juice.
Oh, do it again.
Good sign.
All right, we're gonna stop that so we don't.
Sounds badass.
We don't blow something up. But It fired.
That's good news. That means all that wiring can really go.
Yeah, so that means
So we essentially made a simplified harness for fuel injected instead of carbureted.
Not quite, but I mean, I think I could comfortably say that if you are building a W body, you can cut out everything that goes to the back of the car.
Yeah, because we literally, if you remember in the first video when we cut the Lumina in half, I just chopped that entire wiring harness right behind the driver's seat on the driver's side, and that's still just chopped away. I'll actually probably just unplug that from the main brain over there because it's obviously not doing anything. But.
Right, and then we also hacked the one that goes into the door over there because, in case you didn't notice, that's a different door. So it obviously doesn't go into there anymore. We hacked through that one, and
yeah, we got one door on.
We need to obviously get a better test. We need to get a pump hooked up in this thing and some gas in it, and actually give this thing a little bit of a go. But that's
yeah. If I remember right, when we bought this, the guy said he just put a new alternator on there, but it doesn't run for very long. And when we put a battery on it and started it, it was in the middle of winter. We went to drive it and it died, but I think it just drained all the juice out of the battery. That alternator is not brand new. I already had it off and looked at it. It's cracked. It'll probably get replaced if I keep running an alternator. We talked about shortening the belt and not having one at all. It's getting cold in here.
Yeah, I'm thinking what we're actually going to do. Sponsor intro. Pay attention here, folks. We are going to probably shorten this belt. This is where I'm probably going to override Adam on what he wants to do. He wants to replace that alternator and put a better one in there. I think that what we should do instead is come inside here, and we should get one of those fantastic HMS Derby Parts double battery holders.
Say that again? What is
that? Would be the HMS Derby Parts.
One more time.
Double. They make singles. That's what we're going to be giving away at our One Goose show because those guys are awesome. So they're giving one to the first person out of the money, whichever position that ends up being. Who knows by the time we get to the show. First person out of the money is going to get a HMS single battery holder, but we're going to get one of the doubles from them and put it up here, and we'll just run 2 batteries in it, and then who cares if you get an alternator. The heat for this isn't going to run very long anyway, so the fact that we don't have an alternator ain't going to scare me one damn bit.
If that alternator does work, I might leave it, but if it doesn't, I looked today, they're like $110. I just bought 2 of them for the 350s. They were $36 a piece. Brand new.
We could make a trip over to Weller's Auto Salvage and get one also, but
probably
again, we just don't need one. Or we've got 76 other freaking Luminas. That's not true. We've got like 4, but
it feels like 76.
We don't need it. We don't need it. So
did we tell them we got the old the frame back up here or no?
Oh, hey, I don't know if they ever saw us drop the frame out.
Oh yeah.
Did we tell them that?
Probably not. Some more dumb stuff that we shouldn't have done.
Yeah, my geniusness didn't put a jack underneath the frame first, and then I
it was under there, just not touching it at all.
Yeah, so I undid both bolts, and the damn thing damn near broke my wrist. We didn't tell them about this. Check it out.
Oh yeah,
we got
bumper
our
mounts.
Bumper plates are on the front of it with a steel tube that goes all the way. Yep, you can still see it right there. Boop.
Yep, you see it on the inside there too.
So we've got our 12 inches back. Adam's working on cutting plates so that we can.
We'll do 6 inches on here, and then we're going to run this back all the way to there.
Do the stuff that I don't like doing, but we need to keep Adam alive in this car because you all, for some reason, seem to like him. So we're
that makes 3 people.
Mom. Kim's not one of them. Oh, I love you, Kim. All right, so I think we're at 8 minutes and 43 seconds. I know exactly how long this one is, jackass. So
you haven't showed them that yet, but that's going to be awesome when you do.
They'll have seen it before this one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, hey, let's give you one more update. I don't know. So today, what's the date today?
Wednesday the 10th.
Okay, so I don't know when you're actually going to see it.
Holy shit.
It is the 10th.
It was 72 on Monday. It was like 60 yesterday, and right now it's 30, and we got quite a bit of snow, probably close to a ½ inch already.
April motherfucking 10th. In case you didn't hear that, you're probably going to be seeing this closer to the 20th or later.
It's not an April Fool's.
This is Wisconsin. For all of you folks out there, if you're the guys in Australia, I sure as hell hope it ain't snowing by you. We are expected in the area that I am in right now to get 6 to 10 friggin' inches.
No kangaroos here, mate.
Of snow.
My door is getting snowed in over here.
Son of a bitch.
I gotta put that on.
So, I don't know that you're going to be able to see back here.
This is going on a tangent.
But what the hell? We're going to do 3 videos in one. How's that sound? So, today, what did I do? I went and got, bam, the
Looks like we're gonna have our own derby back.
The Sable wagon is now at the new house.
S10.
Bam! The S10 is at the new house.
Bam! The half alumina still at the.
Oh yeah, that's still there. Yeah, it's getting hard for you guys to see. It's dark out here, I'm sorry. And under the tarp over there, the H-body is at this house. Look at the collection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
H-body. We've got the Electra, we've got the T-Bird, we've got the Catalina, we've got Blake's Pile, we got the S10, we got the yeah, Adam's Pile. That thing is rough. We've got the
Cody pulled up with it, and I was like, God, where'd you get this thing? This looks oh shit, that's me.
we've got the Blue Lumina here. We've got the Lumawagon in there. And you know what? When I was out at the barn today, I found 2 cars that I completely forgot that we even fucking owned. So, we appreciate you following along as always.
Drink beer and get goosed.